What's up YouTube? Jeff back again from HiOnAndroid.com, and today I've got another case for your HTC One M9. Today I'm looking at the Supcase Unicorn Beetle case in clear for your HTC One M9. This is the clear gray color, you can see there on the back. I ordered this a while back from Amazon, just taking a look at it today. So usually Supcase makes a great case for every single one of the phones I've ever bought. I usually get the Unicorn Beetle version. It's usually about $14.95 on Amazon. I'll throw the link down there so you can check it out if you want to buy one for your phone. They got various trims on the outside. So we're going to take a look at this. It's got simple packaging. It's a cheap case, but it usually is a really good case. It's got nice protection, at least in terms of the bumper. If you throw a screen protector on here with it, you're going to be in good shape for your HTC One M9. So before I get into that, I want to talk about the last case that I reviewed and unboxed for the M9, and that is the DotView Case. So we talked about this DotView Case, and I have a few things to say about it after using it for a little while. One thing I will say about the DotView Case is that it actually catches scratches on the back and shows dust pretty well. So that's kind of a negative. You don't want a clear case that's going to scratch easily. This is a $50 case retail. I got a discount and I got a coupon code for my delayed shipping on my M9. But if I had paid full price, I'd be upset. There's some scratching right here on the bottom, significant scratching. And I've only used this case for maybe 3 or 4 days. And there's already some scratching. It's going to get much worse if you're using this case every day. So I'm trying to give you guys an idea of, if you live with the case, is it really worth buying it? Is it going to scratch up? You don't want scratches all over your case. The whole point is to improve the look of your phone by having the clear back. The other thing is, catches fingerprints and stuff really easy because it's a glossy clear. Unlike the clear hybrid case that I did for the M9 from Spigen, this case, even though it does catch fingerprints, it doesn't scratch as bad. So overall, this clear case is actually a little better for showing off your phone if you don't want to catch fingerprints and scratches. The other thing is, this case is a little annoying to use because if you open this case, you have to bend the case back in order to actually use it. You're going to have to use the case by holding it back like this. So if you're using your phone, you're holding it back. If you try to use the phone by leaving the flap open, you can see what happens. It's going to close. So as I mentioned in my video, one thing that HTC could do on the next generation to greatly improve the DotView case, which I love the features, is to have this thing stay open, like some of the flip cases that Samsung made for their phones. This is really annoying to have it happen every time, and I've got to hold this back. And then also the front, the actual dots themselves, this catches a lot of lint and such if you're going to put it in your pocket. So just a few minor complaints with the DotView case. I still love the features. If you want something to show off, you know, the features of your M9 that are unique to your phone, I definitely recommend still going to get one, because your friends are going to be like, what's that? Let me see that. That's awesome. So it's just a few compromises that if you're willing to compromise to have something cool to show off, which sometimes it's worth it, then it's still a great case. Alright, so let's get into the Supcase Unicorn Beetle for your M9. If I open this bag, it's just a bag, not even a box. I guess we can't even call this an unboxing. This is an unbagging, if that's even a word. So there's nothing in the bag, other than just this card, which you normally get when you get this case from Supcase. I've got tons of these. Happy or not happy? If you're happy, they want you to go to Amazon and leave them a 5-star review. And if you're not happy, then they want you to contact them and get it sorted out so they can get you a replacement. Overall, they're a pretty nice company. I had some issues with one of my cases a while ago from them, the S4, and I had to send it back and get a replacement, and they took care of it. So in terms of their customer service, it's pretty good. The case itself, there's really not much going on. This is just got a hard TPU style bumper, and around the sides, it's got a little bit softer TPU so you don't scratch your phone when you're putting it in. You can see the only distinguishing feature on this case is the color that's around the outside band. You've got the gray here on this one because this is the clear and gray, and the clear back. And you can get charcoal, some other colors around the outside. Again, I'll put the link in Amazon. You got the branding right there, the Supcase branding right there on the side of the case. You've got your power button, your volume up and down. So let's just take the M9 out of the DotView and put it into the Supcase Unicorn Beetle. And one thing I will also say about the M9 is that the extra shelf that HTC added on the border of the M9, it's great for when you're holding the M9 without a case, but it really makes the M9 difficult to get in and out of a case. So my M8 was really easy to pop in and out of cases. The M9 is not so easy, but I have no worries about bending with this phone. This phone is very, very, very sturdy, but it does make it difficult to get it in and out of cases. So now let's just wipe it off. Let's throw it in, see what it's going to look like. And there you go. There's your M9 inside of the Unicorn Beetle Supcase with the gray on the edges. You can see it looks really nice. You can see the back of the phone. It doesn't show off the color as well as the DotView, so you can see the difference between the DotView clear and this one. This one's like a frosty clear, where this is a true clear case here on the DotView. You can actually see the light reflecting a little bit. That's because this one's glossier and it's a lot more true clear than this frostier Supcase. Overall, it's a great case. It's got nice solid volume buttons. I really like the volume buttons on this case actually. I've yet to find a case that I really love the volume buttons on for the HTC M9. Some of them were just a little too finicky when I was pushing on them. The Spigen ones actually were not raised up enough to actually make them usable. But the ones on here are really nice. Cutouts for your volume, your headphones, cutout for your IR blaster at the top. One thing I will say is this the stereo headphone jack is a little close to the edge there. I'll have to test and see if that works with a pair of headphones like Beats or Bose. I'll try both of mine and see if it works. But overall, it looks like a nice solid case. I'll use this one for a bit, see what I think. But already I like it better than the clear hybrid case I had from Spigen. This one has a harder material on the back. This one's got a softer, and it's also not a true clear. This is like a yellowish clear, where this is a frosty clear. Alright, so I'll throw the link to this guy in the description if you guys want to check it out. Just a nice inexpensive case. Does give you a decent amount of protection on the sides. Again, you're going to need a screen protector to go with it to be fully protected. Alright, so I've got some more cases coming up, and for the M9, the S6, the S6 Edge. I've even got a few Note 4 cases I've gotten in. I haven't done anything with the Note 4 in a while because I've been busy with these new phones. But I'm going to throw up a Note 4 case soon as well. So if you guys have anything in particular you want to see me review, leave me a comment and I'll try to get to it. Definitely interested in taking some requests on what you guys want to see. Alright, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you like the video, and also check out news.hionandroid.com for great Android news, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching.